So, what would you say is your favorite YouTube poop?
That's a very good question.
There are so many. I mean, already it's gonna have to be
Maurice was in here earlier raving.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, most.
Settle down, Maurice.
Settle down, Maurice.
Yeah, most of the stuff from Waxinator are like easy picks for me.
I go with Noise Puppet.
Okay, that's another good one.
Sorry to bust your turtle.
Actually, yeah, I think my number one Waxinator would have to be he actually was going to make a whole series, but he lost interest in it. But it was going to be called. It was actually called the YouTube Poop Super Show, episode 1, and it is actually a 15-minute long YouTube poop, and it works.
Oh my god.
Honestly,
Wow.
Yeah, it's really good.
I have not watched many YouTube poops, but that one Gaston series that was fucking.
By Waxinator,
Honestly,
yeah.
like,
I also like-
you'll like a lot of.
I also like the Lego
Guys,
City about a man falling
guys,
into the river.
What's up?
Every once in a while, you'll come across this random flask that's floating around.
Yeah.
Stab your sword at it, and you'll instantly regain your health, as well as fill up your canteen.
I think that's also something. I think that's also something that Remastered added.
It might be, or it could have always been.
Because I do
there
not
in the first
remember
place,
those.
We never knew that better. By the way, fuck this rock in particular.
There are some
Go
rocks that
forward.
want to come on.
Bombs
There,
does it
no,
eat?
it
10
takes like
bombs.
5.
Stand it close.
Yeah,
No,
10. that
no,
was-
the reality of the situation is that you're expected to come here with the power glove.
Oops.
Right.
Oh,
yeah,
it's so
yeah,
bad.
that's fair. Yeah, but everything has like a set amount of damage that you could do and stuff like that. But
Anyway,
those bat things terrify me. By the way,
Kinda.
They're gremlin goblins.
They're like gold bats.
Elsa?
oh, Elsa, look at what's up, man.
Face the foul fiend Ganon. You must conquer Fortress Central, where the treasure of
Oh, my head!
Bring
Oh.
it to me. Be gone.
Okay.
Okay, can I give her this Quagmire nose, please? But yeah, that would be my thought on like my favorite YouTube poop. Did you have one, James?
I'll be real. I've been well off the YouTube poop train for like years now. Though I will say this much. Well, first we're gonna give this guy the crystal we found back at the ice place, and with that we've upgraded our lantern.
your voice does not fit.
Yeah, welcome to the
Of
club.
course it doesn't.
Bart Simpson.
But
that-
what was I about to say? I remember for the longest time I used to be a fan of a very interesting YouTube.
Oh my
pooper
god,
named
you just
I Am
lost
the
so much
Gang.
life in just a few seconds.
They hit so hard, and so many things overlap your hitbox. There's no like cooldown. But yeah, continue, James.
It's
So, I Am the Gang. You ever heard of him?
I am the gang.
know a gang.
I don't think I've heard
He
about
was a
it,
very
no.
early YouTube pooper, YouTube pooper back
That
in the
makes
day,
sense.
who like
So,
before-
Hold on. So, this place, have you ever taken a shit? Oh yeah, big fan. Okay, good. Then you know this place. It's his bathroom.
But yeah, so old time YouTube poop.
a very kind of an old time YouTube pooper who had a very interesting way of doing things. Also, hey, Ganon, kidnapping Zelda as usual, I see.
Bye, Ganon.
But anyway, I Am the Gang had a very particular and very timely. It was a very long process of making these YouTube poofs where he literally he animated his entire stuff through MS Paint.
Oh my god.
You
Really?
got killed by
It
a
was-
flame wheel.
It was very time consuming, and I guess in some way could be considered a very ancient process. But bless his heart for doing so, because he made some very hilarious shit with his creations.
I'm gonna look
good to
into
hear.
that. I am
Any
the gang.
examples that you'd lead us towards?
I have to look into that. You,
Honestly though, I can't remember. I can only remember so many things he did. Like I remember he did like a YouTube poop which had the Mario Brothers going to a bar, or one where like a wild they treated freaky Faces of Evil like a Wild West sort of thing.
I will need to look into that. You have to.
This
show-
sounds amazing.
You have to share some.
I
of this with
must
me.
I must remember the whole.
Oh, by
was
the way,
fine
this is
with
my
this
favorite
man.
NPC in the game.
Hey, this is the person we've always referenced.
Hero!
What's this lady?
Won't you please jump across that little old chasm and cut my daddy's chains? Pretty please. Have a heart.
Nice pun.
Aw.
And again,
that's
that wordplay is beautiful because she also gives us our last card container.
Yeah,
Wow.
I know it always threw me off, but yeah, no, she really is giving you a heart. Like, have one.
She gives you a
By the way,
Let's-
this looks like a jump I could totally make.
Yeah,
It's
make
not.
the leap.
Nope.
Oh, that's sad. In the original, they let you fall all the way down, but yeah,
Aw.
there's like there is an invisible block. You need an item to get across.
Which we unfortunately will have to fight. I think it was either Billatron or fucking what's his face, Goronu again in order to get. Oh yeah, by the way, time to get our power glove.
I love the face that Lynx makes at the end of this. Like it's watch, it's like we get the gloves of power. It's like magical strength, and we're like, cool.
It's
Well,
love.
That's nice.
Well, I guess I'll
That
be
is
getting
that
on
is the
then.
cheapest looking
thanks!
power glove I've ever seen.
By the way, funny enough, with the power glove, we don't need bombs anymore.
Yeah, just rupees.
Actually, there might be one to the point where bombs might be required, but otherwise, this is pretty much what replaces them entirely.
Oh. Oh.
Well, that guy's dead.
What the fuck is this game?
Oh dang.
I hate this.
What is this game? Well, it was an old CDI game from 1993, starring Link and Zelda, animated by a Russian animation studio.
And
Invaded by a Russian
Hey,
animation
hey,
studio.
here's the jump.
It's okay.
Apparently. Here's
It's
the
alright.
one thing I'm going to say about this game.
What's
At least the animation isn't done by Dingo Pictures.
Oh,
And actually,
yeah.
it's better than
Subpar.
Dingo Pictures.
So yeah.
Demonstrate the
Power
glove.
Punch!
boom.
Let's
yeah,
be fair. Let's be fair. This is much better animation than Dingo Pictures would ever do.
Also
Dingo makes pictures?
Yes, go ahead, James.
worth mentioning that Animation Magic, I believe is the name of the studio in question,
Spiders!
also went on, among their other works, they also did the cutscenes for I Am Mean.
Yes, they did.
Yep.
If that weren't obvious enough, I don't know what is.
Oh look, what clever children! See them study, watch them learn.
Oh, I hate those goody-goody. What was... My boy. But was that on CDI as well, or was that a different...
No, it was actually on PC, and believe it or not, it was a Doom clone.
A Doom
It's
glove.
like you had to like read. I do want to.
It was an edutainment Doom clone.
I do want to. I do genuinely want to try that game out
I
and see if
still-
anyone has it emulated because I've always wanted to
That
give it a
makes
shot.
about
I still
That makes-
remember that one company. What is it? I think I forgot what cereal company did it, but they made a like.
Chex.
Yeah,
Chex Quest.
Yeah.
Chex Quest.
Yeah.
Which recently got some sort of HD remaster or something like that, and it's utter garbage.
Yep.
Wow.
This boss looks nothing like it just did 2 seconds
Oh, boy.
ago.
You are no Fire Lord.
And that explains why.
Why did they give him man tits?
Why'd they give him love handles?
Why do we have Why do we have Asterix's helmet?
Oh, that's the helmet we need to that's the helmet we need to cross that gap. We literally fell down like a putz.
There's a lot
Which-
there's a lot to take in. Go ahead, hype.
Just, you were saying that about, like, an educational Doom knockoff. That sounds about as plausible as an M&M's game that is an educational knockoff of Crash Bandicoot.
Was that educational?
Yeah, it was. Like, I
Yeah,
owned the
yeah,
PC
taught you to
version,
So
eat
many
M&Ms.
faces.
and there's, like, math levels.
Oh.
These are the
By the way,
faces.
this guy is
And-
really proven to the music here.
Oh yeah.
Go.
Please, Link.
Get down with your bad
Don't
self,
uncouple
Link.
these chains. The Arpagus are driving me crazy.
Okay, Prometheus.
He sounds really
And
chill about it.
free.
Say, you have a fire diamond.
This guy reminds me of freaking like Neptune from SpongeBob.
Oh, I just remembered one thing that I Am the Gang animated at one point. He literally animated this exact cutscene, then a boulder fell on him.
Yeah.
Boom. Again, you need to show me some of these. I'm curious, but yeah,
if I
actually,
can, I will
we
gladly
can
do
talk
so.
about this.
Link,
This
go-
is a huge. I'm sorry, Matt. This is a huge thing that this game has done that I don't think any other Zelda game has ever let you do, unless Breath of the Wild, I guess, kind of lets you do that with the Master Sword's throw animation. But
That, and
In-
I want to also say Skyward Sword to some extent did it.
yeah, this
Yeah.
game you can shoot beams while not being at full health.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think Skyward Sword also did that too.
Okay.
You know, the Skyward Strike.
Wielding a magic sword.
All I need is sunlight to do it. You need to be in the sky. You need to face the sky.
You need to recharge your batteries, Link.
Now, does that Triforce take double or triple A's?
Let's
It takes
find
double
out.
A's.
Ow.
Well, that was
Takes
worth a shot.
5.
You can't do it. You just gotta
What?
blow it up.
By the way, the winged helmet is only really useful for the sake of that area I was just at.
I could.
Oh.
Oh.
Does nothing else?
More stones
Nothing
hurting
else.
you.
I mean, maybe it would
Oh no,
maybe
Cocoa
make
Pebbles.
it would maybe make some. I don't know. I don't like what these skeletons are doing. Maybe there were some platforming challenges that would be improved by if you use a bomb, you blow them all up. Watch this. No, you have to use the bomb. Whatever, it works out.
Power.
No, you have to use
Poof.
the glove.
That's what you get for
I
not
think
using
so.
the bomb.
Why use bombs when you can use a bombastic punch?
Meet a fist.
Also, look at that skeleton up
Yeah,
there.
that's what I'm saying. Look
Stop
at
that.
him. Okay. Just in case he's
You
not
don't
here
even
for
have
that.
meat.
Just, I will ask. Just in case he's not here for Wand of Gamelon, Icky, what experiences, if any, and no, you can't say YouTube poops because everyone has that. What experiences did you ever have, or your time looking into these old Zelda CDI games? Oh goodness.
Oh, by the way, we found Zelda.
Already?
In overalls, apparently.
Let's wake her up.
Wakey,
Well,
wakey,
we got-
princess.
Wake up! What? Link? You've saved me!
Have
Yay!
you?
Oh no!
It's
Let's go, Rono.
let's melt him again.
What's dead
Let's
him
lock.
again? Locked.
Let
You
us
need to use that
melt
fart?
an old fart.
Die.
Let's disintegrate
I don't
him.
think you want to put fire to a fart.
We just did.
He said that the
Again.
first time, and look what happened this time.
This is the second time we killed you, buddy.
It is.
This time, toss the ashes out.
Right back.
We cannot.
No worries.
Well, I guess he can't get out that way.
Nope.
No,
we just have to get out here.
I
We
think
got.
You were asking me about my,
Oh, look at
Here's
that!
the-
Ganon's lair is unlocked.
Oh yeah, we can go to Ganon's lair now if we want to, but we shouldn't because we're gonna get our asses whooped fierce without a particular item. Anyway,
So,
you were saying, Iki?
Yes, about
you were
your
asking
experiences
me
with
about my
the
experience
CDI
with,
games.
YouTube poop video game.
Oh, right, Magic
Yes.
Lantern.
Literally just YouTube poop.
Okay. I mean that is absolutely fair. Did you ever see anybody else play the game? Like even even some
In
weird let's play
person?
or something?
No.
Not even Brain Scratch?
Or Game
No.
Grumps?
Well,
You never see the brain scratch run on this game?
I've seen BSC do it, but this is way before them.
That's
Bye.
a very stiff
Thanks for the
sentence,
better-
but Okay. Oh, thanks for the
Oh, I
10
guess
bucks.
she turns into a rupee.
So basically, our shield has been powered up, and it will reflect most, if not all, projectiles.
Nice.
Yes.
We will
Like it
need
was
to go
doing
against
before?
Lupe. Some things, including this next curse, we're about to go to.
The most dangerous of Ganon's minions.
Ironically, it's not even the last one we face.
This ruby I replaced.
Now, real talk, I actually
Fuck
think
is
this.
this?
Real talk, I actually think Lupe's design, like at the best of times, is pretty awesome. Looks
It's
like
a
it would
pretty
actually
cool.
belong in a Zelda game.
This guy
And
made
that's how
Mob-
Moblin. That's how Moblin gives smooches.
That's how moblins are made, ladies and gentlemen.
We must kill them.
Wait a minute. It's funny because I have to remind myself before they were pigs, they were dogs.
Yep.
Yeah, bulldogs.
And as I would, and again, as recently as even Ocarina of Time, they were bulldogs.
Were they?
Yeah,
they
yeah.
were.
I don't know. They were. They
Yeah,
can't.
like
I mean,
it was
Link to the
supposed to be
Past. They
generic
definitely still had the
orcs.
pigmen. And look,
I mean, mind you, moblins were only used like once in the entire game, so I can totally understand if you didn't know that.
For those wondering, it was in the
I thought they
Lost
were just
Woods
orcs.
maze.
yeah.
No, they were considered moblins because orcs were trademarked by D&D, I think, or something like that.
And then Blizzard had
Well, no, I
orcs
know
as
they
well.
were moblins, but I
And,
didn't
you
know
know,
they were called. I
Warcraft.
didn't- oh,
After, and there's 40, and there's Warhammer 40k, but that's a different kind of orc.
Yeah, there's a whole another bag of worms there. But overall,
Hey.
as we're already shockingly we're already nearing the end game.
What
Wait,
an
no, I forgot.
adventure.
We didn't even fight Glutko yet. Whoops, my bad.
Oh yeah, by the way, Harlequin's back.
this guy's back.
Deflate that pig. Another
Hell
once
Oh,
yeah.
again.
Yoing, yoing, yoing.
I am a cartoony man.
What the hell are these things?
I want to say that every boss except for Lupe, you have to fight twice.
No, but literally, what are those
Yeah.
things that look like heads on arms?
I have no
have no
idea.
idea.
There are a lot of weird enemies in this game. Like,
Bye.
There straight up is this one enemy that looks like a really weird mermaid with breasts, and it's called a Zola because the translators had no idea that that's what it was supposed to be, a river Zora.
Oh.
So they're
Yeah.
called Zolas in this game.
Ew.
Yeah.
Lupe.
With my eyes.
This character disgusts me.
Must die.
You're
I
not.
don't know. I like it, but anyway, what was I about to say? Guodon was not wrong about this one being the most dangerous of Gaon's minions, and it's only because deflecting his eye beams or whatever
Oh.
is an absolute bitch, and I ended up winning because of a glitch.
Yeah, he kept it in place, and he just.
Okay.
He
Bye.
got disintegrated.
And
Come
for
on.
troubles, we get the Crystal of Vision.
We have the power to see his house.
Yeah, can you believe it? This entire plot of this game has been working up to he didn't want to give us his home address. He didn't trust us.
Yeah.
Want to make sure we
Why is
were
that thing
worth his trust first.
Not a clue, but for now we're gonna go fight Glutko in this underrealm, so that we can finish off the last face of evil, and actually, more importantly, we still need to get to the Shrine of Korodai itself.
Yep, which is on the way to Letgo.
So,
It's not Colin Island, but it's better than nothing.
Do we still want to continue our conversation about our?
Oh, by the way, Dodongos.
die. And I mean, I'm down for that. I don't know if Matt's back yet. I was
I
gonna,
don't think
You cut them like it's just like Samurai Jack.
I was gonna say, is would anybody here be interested in trying the remastered version of these CDI games?
I'm good.
No, thank you.
Aw.
Well,
I've already eaten a big lunch.
fair. Oh, that's right. There's a key to the left.
But Iki, you haven't even come to the main course.
You got
That's a
killed
reference to what we're
again.
gonna be fighting here in a second. I think you have to kill that moblin to get the key. There it is.
That one random moblin.
Treat these animals.
Yeah, with a
So,
punch.
like, if you want to know, like, my whole business with, like, my favorite YouTube poops, because you guys were so gracious to ask me back. Also, hi,
Yeah, I was
Barney.
trying to get back to that.
Barney.
Hi, Barney.
Hey, Barney.
Where are you heading, partner?
I'm going to fight Glutko.
Don't fight him, feed him.
What?
Something spicy. Know what I mean?
He scares me.
No, I absolutely do not know what you mean.
Do you live here, sir? Or?
Yeah. By the way, that goes that way.
Anyways.
Somehow the drunkard seems to know everything.
Yeah.
Anyways. Oh, Glonum!
Through the eye of Glutko lies the shrine of Korodai.
Really now? Ew!
Look at all those nipples. All 4 of them.
He has chin nipples.
Oop. Oh, I thought those were supposed to be like warts.
Tastes like a Dyra. Perhaps just one more.
That was one unlucky footman.
Ironically,
He has a nipple chin.
I am back.
Ironically.
oh, welcome back, Matt.
And I have...
By the way, contrary to that cutscene, that's not his actual size.
What's his actual size?
They just saw him there.
Mashed link for the main course.
Ooh.
Well,
Creepo Supremo.
He shrank thanks to the spell of
I
our
just-
sword.
You know,
It's like he went on a diet.
I just got food.
Oh.
I really didn't need to see that.
oh, and he's dead. There you
Don't
go.
worry, he's gone.
He died like a dodong. He died like a dodongo.
Don't worry, he never existed in the first place.
It was all a dream. But like any other recurring nightmare, apparently he's gonna come back. And I guess this was the most egregious refight or recycle because you kill him there, then you climb up these stairs,
And he's
Oh.
back there.
climb up these stairs.
Do we just kill his stunt double?
Yeah, actually.
Could you say that?
You
about multiple-
Idiots! This isn't dumb! You cut their stunt doubles!
Because yeah, right here in the shrine, he's like, never
why?
mind.
I'm done.
No cutscene
Never
or anything. It's as if
Literally just there.
And doing it so quick, just hearing the and oh god, not again. Oh, I'm bad at this.
And for our
Oh, we got a
troubles, we
book.
got the Book of Korodai, which we need to beat the game.
The Grand MacGuffin, because I think if there's one big like sin that this game has is that its final boss is extremely anticlimactic and is usually just gatekept by a single MacGuffin that just you can't beat the game without it. There's no overcoming strength. It's just, do you have it?
Yo. Like, real
yeah, that's kind of
You ever
annoying when
feel
games
like
do
it-
that. I mean, it's like handing you the
Zolas.
Anyways.
Go ahead, Iggy.
You ever figure that in like 15, 20 years from now, there's going to be like You know how they're like Jehovah's Witnesses, right?
Yeah.
Now you will see the sand krumies that prevent your approach to Ganon go with many blessings.
I'm sorry, I was a little bit distracted by that. You know how there are Jehovah's Witnesses that just like go from door to door, right? With like the Book of
Right.
Jehovah?
Yeah.
Do you think in like 15, 20 years from now, we'll get the Book of Korodai, or like Coridian Witnesses?
Coridian Witnesses.
I don't think you have to worry about that, chum.
Oh, you think it's something to worry about?
no, because there's Genova witnesses.
Such is
They
the
c-
power of the Prince
Oh,
of
no.
Darkness. He can kill with a single
With a single look?
against
May I
Ganon will
offer
prove
you
fruitless unless
a
Link
book,
attacks with the
the
sacred
Genova
book.
Witness Program.
How do you attack with a book?
Piss off, pretty boy.
And it's just guys in Sephiroth wigs.
You really call that little dork we just talked to a pretty boy, James?
No.
No, I was referring to Matt's joke.
Also, no, Genova's witnesses always wear cloaks and go, reunion.
Yes.
Oh, and then I would be like, this isn't that Organization 13 guy from across the street, isn't it? Reunion?
Maybe?
Now, before the point is lost, like you, I'm trying to remember. Did you ever finish your thoughts about like your origins to the YouTube and Poopins?
Oh god. I mean, in terms of origins...
No, you must die.
No,
You-
you must die. In Korodai. Anyways,
Logan,
What?
it's been so long! I haven't seen you in years!
Oh my gosh, how could you? Oh, we're not going to rehash that entire joke. Just in
Not
general.
now, anyway. Let's let
dead.
Iki finishes the thought.
Go ahead, Iggy.
yeah. I can't really go into detail about, like, my origin story of YouTube because it's been so long. But, I could describe, like, some of my favorite YouTube artists.
Okay.
There's I Teach Fader, who has, like,
Uh-huh.
this whole amazing headcanon wherein, Robotnik has, Tails as his adoptive son.
Oh.
And he does a lot of really good YouTube MVs, actually.
Oh yeah, that's the same guy that
They
did win
have
the race,
fish.
right?
Yes, and Hedgehog Stew.
Although speaking of which,
Flying
I don't
fish.
remember the guy's name.
Boys.
Yeah.
I hate to I hate to cut this conversation short, but it's
Oh,
time
God.
to throw the book down.
Oh boy.
Not like that, Link, you dumbass.
And I will make your face the greatest in Korodai, or else you will
Die.
So that's where it came from.
Well, thankfully we still have the book, don't we?
I will never tire of that face.
Don't worry, I have a spare book.
No, not into the pit. It burns.
Yeah.
There he goes.
Poof.
And that's the end of that chapter.
To be fair, this Ganon is closer to the actual Ganon than the TV show was.
Oh
Let's,
yeah.
Ganon ban this Banon
Oh.
ban.
He turned into a
Oh,
book.
okay.
Stark!
Bye.
Oh, hi.
There she is.
There she
for
is.
real.
Are you sure?
Poke her with a stick.
Yeah, I should probably end it.
Why'd you do that?
I just saved you from Ganon.
You did not.
Well done.
He did. I tell you, he
Regal
did.
folk music.
Imprisoned.
Eh.
Oh, I do love that they picked that as a national title.
Already Korodai is returning to harmony. The birds are singing. Isn't it
Beautiful.
Golly,
No,
as it is
it's
written,
not.
You, Link, are the hero.
A
of
part of me
Korodai.
wants to know what the
I guess
fucking
that's what the
storyboards were like for this game.
This game had storyboards?
I'm done.
We'll never talk about a Link speaking ever again.
In memory of Ghost and Throne.
Are you okay? Oh, Matt.
Man, oh my god.
You okay,
It
man?
was just the
that
finale.
ending
It's all
was
right.
so bad.
Gaibu-chan!
That ending is so bad it killed me. No, I just choked on my drink.
I'm sorry.
Careful.
No.
Just to
Go ahead, Icky.
just to interrupt, I was going to say that, like, my number one YouTube poop artist that I really, really enjoy, Gaibu-chan. He did the sprite work for King Harkinian in this game.
Well, what do you know?
So who's Gaibu-chan then, Icky?
He is an amazing YouTube poop artist that also makes, like,
Yeah.
the King's Adventures, I believe.
Really? Oh, so that explains what they got. Okay, because yeah, no, but more on that later. That is a reference. That the Harkinian sprites, you'll see that hopefully later, Icky. That is actually a reference to some of the game's bonus content that Dopply added. But I'm not going to spoil what that is to try and maybe hook Icky into doing more of this later. But we'll be showing that off in our Wanda Gamelon commentary. Because yes,
I mean,
we did both.
you could have told me that you were going to invite me to that instead of this.
Well, we wanted to
Well,
do this
I mean-
first since it was the first.
I mean, in all fairness, I will definitely say this. I will definitely say this.
Icky.
Oh my god, it didn't even scroll up all the way.
Icky.
Yeah,
¿Por
it's a
qué no los
classic.
dos? ¿Por qué no los
Oh,
dos?
well, boys, I
The
hate to say
monkey.
this, but unfortunately,
Well,
looks like we're about to...
Well, crap.
looks like my ride's arrived. It's nice knowing you.
We gotta get going, but no. Okay, in all seriousness, okay, we do have to like sum up some thoughts with all these people here. James, your thoughts on this, on the intent and the ambition of this project?
Gave me about as much joy as Rayman Redemption did, and I hold just as much sentiment for the next game we'll be covering. That's pretty much all I can say.
All right then.
Yep. But that was actually pretty good of a watch.
Actually, I will also say this. This was sort of This is sort of an impromptu thing we did tonight, but I decided to have all the guys here together just because they were the only other people available at the time.
Right.
And, well, our other plans unfortunately got squashed, so we just decided to make the most of it. Although, with that said, with the Wand of Gamblon, we're hoping to mostly make that a ladies' night.
So join us for that.
And we're gonna try that. We're gonna try to get Allie off of that devil damn horse.
My hell or high water.
Mm-hmm.
So, with that said, drinks are on me, partners!
Oh, yeah.
Golly!
I won!
With that, people, you must die.
I died.
Look, Harmony is returned to Coradine.
Isn't it beautiful?